Hi, this is Farnoosh Torabi, host of the Webby-winning podcast, So Money. If you're aiming for a goal, be it saving for a house, growing your family, or retiring, life makes it difficult to stay the course. But with a dedicated Merrill advisor, you get a personalized plan and a clear path forward. Having the bull at your back helps your whole financial life move with you. So when your plans change, Merrill's with you every step of the way. Go to ml.com/bullish to learn more. Merrill, a Bank of America company. What would you like the power to do? Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC.
Cheers to fall at Whole Foods Market with sales through October 29th. Select frozen pizzas are 50% off with Prime. So stock up and be ready for game day. Hosting a cozy dinner? There's a sale on hearty no antibiotics ever beef chuck roast and stew meat. Or be the best guest ever and bring a robust bottle of Bordeaux wine. Or a specialty cheese like Humboldt Fog. Cheers to fall at Whole Foods Market. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Well. Looks like someone might have been right about when season 18 of Sister Wives is going to start.
Go figure, huh? So for all you haters out there who said that we didn't break the news on stuff enough, you can put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I really am starting to feel like my sleuthing skills are being wasted in the private sector. What do you think, Corey?
Well, I guess you could join... Whose team is that for... What's that HBO show that we've been watching? Underage, Undercover, or it's one of those.
Undercover,
Underage?
Who
It's
knows?
one of those.
Anyway, it is official. Season 18 of Sister Wives starts on Sunday, August 20th at 10 p.m. on TLC.
And we had the trailer drop today, which is just oodles and oodles of goodies. If you parse through it with a keen eye, just all of the trauma that gets triggered.
It's looking like a good season. We thought that last season was good. Ooh, this one looks even better because Janelle is unhinged.
What's better than having one wife leave Cody in a season? Two wives leave Cody in a season. We're ratcheting up the stakes.
So let's break down the trailer. It was 2 minutes, but it was 2 minutes of one juicy thing after another.
Chock full, just line after line. I would love to see the season 14 trailer in comparison, just to get an understanding of how far we've come in just a few years here. But this season on Sister Wives, or as Cody would say, this season on Sister Wives.
I love how Jack Nicholson that gets.
Well, it's either that or Clint Eastwood. But does Cody still want to be a polygamist? This is a question we've been asking for the last 8 years.
I thought that he already cleared that up for us, and the answer was no.
I'm pretty sure he was booked solid on not being a polygamous man anymore. But Janelle still can't tell, so she has to ask for clarification here. But it sounds like Cody doesn't even know, because he's taken stock of his relationships, and he's in a bad place with Janelle. Christine's already gone, and I don't even know what to do with Mary.
He's just writing the jokes now, is he not? I don't even know what to do with Mary.
They know the script. They know what we want.
Mary's not going to give up hope, though.
And Cody doesn't know why she's even living in Flagstaff. So why haven't you given up hope at this point, Mary?
It feels like what's going to happen this season is we're going to start with a lot of the Janelle stuff. And then it's going to take a while for the Mary stuff to ramp up. I think we're going to hear a lot about her still having hope, trying to work things out, see how things go now that Christine's out of the picture. And then we're going to pick up at the same time that the tell-all had been filmed when Mary saw Cody say that he doesn't consider himself married to her anymore.
And that he would be fine with her going off and marrying somebody else at this point, because whatevs.
That must be when the shit hits the fan.
probably, I think if you're having those conversations already and you're not being met with a direct answer, and then you're seeing footage of the person you've been talking to saying those types of things to Sookie in a hotel lobby on a couch, you got to start rethinking your life.
We have to talk about the real info that dropped in this trailer, right? There is a new restaurant where family conversations are going to be had.
Yeah, it looks like Christine and Janelle were meeting up for tacos, maybe possibly some margs. Are they going to make it a margarita episode? I don't know.
I hope so.
Maybe.
It looked like a Mexican restaurant. And I love the choice since it's likely full of limes and no lemons.
That's how you know Cody won't be there. You'll never have to bump into him. But this is where we find out Janelle is growing as a person and she doesn't want a deadbeat husband anymore. And so she's kicking it with Christine because Christine gets it.
You just went through this, right?
And Christine is nodding approvingly to everything that Janelle is saying, just hoping for the day that Janelle has the realization that it's time to leave Cody.
Now, while Janelle's making pretty quick progress here in the decision area, Mary is moving a lot slower.
She's always our slow starter when it comes to decisions. And I think it's very fitting for Mary's storyline to start off on such a high note of there is hope, only hope, nothing but hope, and then ultimately end up with the season of I'm leaving, because nothing's more suitable than a Mary flip-flop. I think that's good.
Yeah, so we see Mary on the couch, the very uncomfortable sushi lounge couch.
It's the Titanic couch.
Mary's like propping herself up on that thing. She's leaning on a pillow because you can't sit on this properly.
This Titanic couch would have survived the Ocean Gate submersible collapse. This thing has been through so many moves, but Mary she doesn't know how to sit on it right. For having this couch for as long as she's had it, she has yet to find a way to sit on it comfortably.
So we're on the uncomfortable couch and having this conversation with Robin about how, you know what? 4 seconds ago, I said there was hope. I don't have any hope anymore.
And Robin's eyebrows are just going wild.
They look significantly worse.
I don't think it's the brows that's the problem.
You don't?
It's her facial scrunching of the brows.
Okay.
That there's
condensing them further.
There's a lot of gymnastics that are taking place on her face.
Well, she doesn't understand because it kind of sounds like Mary's breaking up with her.
Well, that's what's hard is that Mary has to break up with Robin before Mary can break up with Cody. So that's a really tough barrier to get through, though.
Okay, the next part. Janelle's kids are fucking over this situation.
Yeah, just some nice, lighthearted conversation over dessert.
Just a little pie, a little whipped cream, hating on dad.
We're all grown adults here. We don't need a father figure anymore. Meanwhile, we have tender-aged Savannah sitting at the table who's like, well, I would have liked to experience it at least for a year or two, maybe.
Savannah's like, how come nobody ever remembers how old I am or that I'm even here?
She basically acts like she's going for her graduate degree, but she still hasn't even graduated from high school. She can't even drive yet. But Garrison better bite his tongue too, because you can't be walking around in this family saying that you don't need a father figure. You're going to hurt Logan's feelings. If he sees this footage, you're going to break his heart.
Because this started with Garrison yelling that Robin can have him.
Robin wants Cody so bad, take him.
You know what? We're over him.
Done with that.
We aren't even going to fight you for it anymore.
We've got a way better dad. Super cool. His name's Logan. Get used to it.
Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
Hi, this is Jonathan Fields, host of The Good Life Project, where each week I talk to listeners about investing in their future by increasing their own vitality. But when it comes to those financial goals, whether it be saving for a home renovation, growing your child's college fund, or travel, life can make it difficult to stay the course. By working with a dedicated Merrill advisor, you get a personalized plan and a clear path forward. Having the bill at your back helps your whole financial life move with you. So when your plans change, Merrill's with you every step of the way. Go to ml.com/bullish to learn more. Merrill, a Bank of America company. What would you like the power to do? Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC.
Cheers to fall at Whole Foods Market with sales through October 29th. Select frozen pizzas are 50% off with Prime. So stock up and be ready for game day. Hosting a cozy dinner? There's a sale on hearty no antibiotics ever beef chuck roast and stew meat. Or be the best guest ever and bring a robust bottle of Bordeaux wine or a specialty cheese like Humboldt Fog. Cheers to fall at Whole Foods Market. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/ACAST and use code ACAST for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/ACAST and use code ACAST at checkout.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Now, this is how you know that that restaurant is the reoccurring place for family conversations. It has overtaken the knockoff Olive Garden.
Yeah, there must have been some complaints from the local establishment that too many people were confusing it for Olive Gardens, or maybe Cody was wiping them out of lemons.
It was the free lemons. They saw him make that lemonade last season. They were like, "You are banned, sir." There's a picture of him in the kitchen. He's not allowed to eat there anymore. So instead, they're at this Mexican restaurant, and
it's like the new Lindo Michoacan for this season, if you will.
And I guess Cody has no sense of humor about his divorce.
Which Christine will call out immediately because their whole marriage was a joke. So how can you not laugh about that?
Oh, I'm not laughing. I didn't laugh the whole time.
Not funny. But what was funny was that they almost accidentally used our photoshopped version of the family portrait where it was all of Robin's faces that you can see on our Patreon page. I'm just waiting for one season where they accidentally mix up those assets and then they're going to air that one instead.
I always have to check each individual face just to make sure it's the original picture, not the edited one.
Yep. It just blends right in.
So unfortunately, they got the right one this time, but there's still hope for the future.
We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, for sure.
Mary's realizing that Cody's not that happy-go-lucky guy that he used to be anymore.
Yeah, they don't even go to get their hair done together anymore or anything like that. They don't do anything together. But especially that's how you can tell. It's just those little signs when you know a relationship is over.
Is that how little time they've been spending together that it took her this long to realize his personality has completely changed?
Yeah, because he's just been asking her if she likes corn, taking her out to random fields to sit and eat out of a plastic bag.
She's like, I just thought that he was like that with me because he dislikes me so much. But apparently that's just his new permanent personality.
Because that was my favorite part of all of last season, where Cody was shocked that Christine would be leaving him because he's like, I don't treat you half as bad as I treat Mary. Why are you leaving? And that was the toughest thing for him to wrap his mind around.
Janelle and Cody fighting.
Oh, man. Yeah, and this is you can tell it's Christmas time. There's a Christmas tree up. I mean, I'm not putting it past Janelle to maybe possibly leave a Christmas tree up until March, but I feel like this would be around Christmas time. It's probably going to be early on in the season, about where we left off, which was December, November of 2021.
Yeah, so last season we left off before Thanksgiving of 2021. Wow.
A lifetime ago.
So it looks like we're going to pick up with Christmas time and this fight, which I'm very much looking forward to because I love when you don't have to wait to get the good stuff. Just throw it at me from the start.
Well, this should have been at the end of last season, I would argue. But it seems like it's too definitive. We didn't want to have 2 wives leaving Cody in one season and then go to Mary leaving. That's boring as shit. So we have to bump this into this next season. So season 18 is going to be jam-packed with wives leaving.
And we know from the tell-all and what Janelle said there that they did not spend Christmas together, and then that she did not speak with him until after March.
Because that's what Cody asks here in this argument. What partnership? What partnership do we have?
And then Cody wasn't pointing his finger at her.
Or maybe it was just a perceived... He seemed to be...
He was holding a cup.
Yeah, he was moving his hand in a general direction, and Janelle's like, don't you cuss and point at me.
As she points at him.
As she pointed, yeah. So it was a great moment there for finger pointing.
Back to Mary.
And she's just being super vague about divorce again. It's the same thing that she warned the family about when she first was trying to figure out how she was going to bring up the catfishing incident, where she was just going to go away for a while. Don't be surprised if you wake up one day and I'm just gone.
That's basically what she tells Cody and Robin here on the bench.
I just want to let you know I'm not going to be around. It's not what I want. Now, we had to be careful because maybe some of this could have been crafted in editing. We didn't see her say that last part. So are they pulling this from other conversations, different context of conversation? That was the initial thought. But then we do get a pretty solid Robin freak out here, too.
And it looks like that's the same day. And man, she is coming for an Oscar, is she not?
I think it would be an Emmy.
An Emmy?
Yeah, it'd be a Golden Globe.
Just
for
give
TV.
her all of the awards, because that sobbing face, she's living up to her nickname, and she's working hard for that paycheck this season.
I wanted to sit on the porch with my sister wives, with their kids and our grandkids.
And so it's about her.
Yeah, it's you're robbing me of all of these things that I wanted and needed. You jerks. I hate you for this.
It's really hard to see why anyone wouldn't want to still be in this relationship.
Because you can't blame the man. The Bible told me so. You have to blame the other women. It's their fault.
We're not seeing a lot of footage from inside Cody and Robin's house in the trailer, but we do get a little self-shot clip of Cody talking about how everything's changing. And the weird part of it was in the background, there's artwork hanging above their bed, and it's blurred.
Yeah, maybe it's some sexually explicit content, perhaps. Just some yucky energy. Too much yucky energy from that.
That room is looking scarier and scarier each season. It keeps getting darker and browner.
It's like a Disney villain's lair. It's just the themes that are going on. It just looks cold and dark and damp.
I'm just very perplexed about why they needed to blur the paintings.
I like to imagine that light bulbs just burn out and then nobody in the house knows how to change them. So it's just slowly getting darker.
Well, pretty soon there's going to be no one left to pay the electricity bill, so it's going to get real dark up in there. They're going to have candles.
Yeah, and Mary's starting to sense a lot of drama this season. Dare I say it? And this is when Janelle makes the realization, yeah, it's not even just drama. There's so many people that are just so angry. Everybody is so angry.
And then Christine, I cackled at this, where Christine just nods her head and is like, yeah, everyone's so angry, right?
It was so like Jennifer Coolidge in the energy of the delivery there, where it was like, yeah, everybody's just so angry, right? It's crazy.
She's so relaxed because this is not her problem anymore.
No, and she's looking 15 years younger than everybody else involved in all this drama. She is living her best life at this point, which is what we wanted. That was what we had called out in season 15 when everybody started talking about divorce, when everybody started talking about the family splitting. And then, oh, Christine needs her own spinoff show. Christine and Janelle need their own show. No, it needs to all stay on Sister Wives because we have to juxtapose the torture and the torment that's going on at Robin and Cody's house. And then you get to see all these great, wonderful new beginnings for Christine and Janelle, and I guess Mary too, eventually, if she ever gets around to it.
What does a new beginning look like for Mary? She joins a cult? Another cult.
Another,
cult.
yeah, different. That's all she's done is join cults. Her whole life is just a series of cults.
Yes, but I am very excited because there's such a little Christine in the trailer that it makes me think a lot of what we're going to see of her is going to be fun and positive and living this new, beautiful, amazing life far, far, far away from these people and then everyone else in turmoil.
Speaking of turmoil, Cody is yelling in Janelle's face about making the same excuse forever. So whatever he's trying to guilt her about, gaslight her into believing. But she tells him to shut his fucking mouth and let her talk for a minute. And that's when he shuts down and bails.
She does kind of make an attempt to keep him there to talk to her longer. She grabs a little bit at the corner of his jacket.
She kind of paws at him as he goes flying by. But she didn't get up. It wasn't like a full effort. It was a no, stop,
She reached
don't.
over the back of the couch.
It was the Willy Wonka, no, please, stop, wait. It was a half-hearted attempt here because why would you want to fight to keep Cody in your house?
But he's not going to stay. He's going.
And she asks, okay, so we're done? And he says goodbye and slams the door like a gentleman.
But before he gets that door all the way shut, she makes sure that she yells something loud enough for him to hear.
She hits him with that fuck you and made sure that he could hear it this time.
And that is the end of the trailer.
So it's going to be a good one.
Ooh, it's going to be very, very, very good. Lots of drama. I'm very excited because, out of everyone, Janelle is the wife who knows where the bodies are buried. And I cannot wait for her to start getting mad and talking some shit.
She knows those finances, and that's what everybody wants to get into. Let's crack those books.
We're hoping you're just as excited as we are for the season 18 to start. Again, that's Sunday, August 20th at 10 p.m. And of course, we'll be recapping it here on the podcast.
So make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. Swing on by the virtual cul-de-sac. We've already been talking about it in the Discord channel all day long, as soon as the news dropped, as soon as the trailer was available. So swing on by to patreon.com/survivingpod if you'd like to get in on that action.
We all have dreams. Dream home renovations, dream vacations, or sending our kids to their dream colleges. But finding straightforward ways to turn those dreams into realistic goals, that's where things get tricky. Merrill understands that. That's why, with a dedicated Merrill advisor, you get a personalized plan and a clear path forward. And having the bull at your back helps your whole financial life move with you. So when your plans change, Merrill is with you every step of the way. Go to ml.com/bullish to learn more. Merrill, a Bank of America company. What would you like the power to do? Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC.